Everybody, welcome Cameroonians across the world, Cameroonians in Cameroon, Cameroonian youth, Cameroonian entrepreneurs, Cameroonian bloggers, Cameroonian entertainers. Yes, today I bring you guys good news. There is a very important, relevant, and transformative conversation that I want to have today with every Cameroonian. Every Cameroonian. I believe in you. I believe in the purpose that God has called you in this specific dispensation in Africa. Every youth in Cameroon. Today, we are going to be looking at the individuals, the people that make up Cameroon. We will look at their potentials. We will look at the opportunities that lie before them. We will look at possibilities that they can be able to manifest in this dispensation to make Cameroon one of the greatest nations, if not the greatest nation that exists in Africa. We are going to explore our options. You guys are amazing people. And actually, I sit every day and I dream of Cameroon. I think about Cameroon. I think about the people in Cameroon. And I'm like, yeah, man, these people are amazing. They can be phenomenal if they can just take a second look at themselves, a second look at their situations, a second look at their possibilities. So today we are going to be exploring the potential that lie within Cameroon. First, we'll start with the people. The next episode, we'll be looking at resources. But we can never get to making proper use of resources if we don't understand and make proper use of the people that will make proper use of those resources. So with that, we are going to observe three key things. We are going to look at strategy. Strategy when it comes to thinking, strategy when it comes to planning, and strategy when it comes to execution. Because this is the time that we are about to take over our nation, take over our continent in the areas of us making the best use of our talent, our abilities, and our potential. So first, I want to start by letting us know that our education system will not save Cameroon, okay? Our education system will not save us. Why? Because if our education system had to save us, it would have done that long time ago. So I want us to keep education in its proper place. It has use, it is relevant, but it is not what is going to save us. Okay, so if you're just joining this video right now, I encourage you to like, I encourage you to share, I encourage you to comment. I want it to be as participatory as much as we can. Okay, let's make this a conversation so that we can be able to bring out the best in us. Friends, we have been waiting for people to come save us. We've been waiting for foreigners to come save us. We've been waiting for the West to come save us. We have been waiting for maybe some alien, someone with strength, someone with finances, someone with ammunitions, someone with resources to come save us, and nobody is coming to save us. Do you know why? Because we are the people we have been waiting for. We are the people we have been looking up to. We are the people we have been hoping that will show up and save us. We live in an amazing time in history. It is a blessing to be alive in this world today. And we are going to come together. I believe in you. Without you guys, nothing will happen. Without you, nothing. There will be no Cameroon. You, yes, you. I'm talking about you watching right now. Without you, there will be no Cameroon. You, the blogger watching. Without you, there will be no Cameroon. You, the entrepreneur watching, you, the speaker, you, the engineer, you, the musician, you, the actor. Without you, there will be no Cameroon. And I want to let you know that you are Cameroon. You are Cameroon. You are Cameroon. I want you to hit your chest, hit your body, lay your hands on your head, do whatever you want, and say it again that I am Cameroon. Yes, you are Cameroon. And today, you will understand the potential that lies within you. I was reading and just going back to history to see what we are. And I realized that we are Cameroon. Cameroon is Africa's in miniature. That is when you look at Cameroon, anything that you can find in the whole of Africa, you can find in Cameroon. It is a privilege. It is a privilege to be a Cameroonian. And so with that, friends, I'll go a little bit academic with this, but I'll make it relevant and practical and applicable. Remember what I said? Education is not the key to success, but applied education is the key to success. If someone can tweet that, that would be amazing. Education is not the key to success. Applied education is the key to success. Cameroon has not been where it ought to be right now because we thought that education was the key to success. But after research studies, and we are realizing that applied education, that is what you know, what you have studied in class, if you can't put it into use in the real world and bring value into the lives of someone, you can't be prosperous, you can't be successful. So applied education. Okay, so before I started this program, while I was doing a little bit of research, asking questions on what we can do to move forward, I contacted some of my friends across the globe, some of the friends I grew up with, some of the friends I went to school with. And it is amazing to just hear how smart, intelligent, the depth of knowledge that they have. It is quite interesting. So one of my friends said something. He said, when we graduate or maybe secondary school and we have maybe an A, or you make all straight A's, the people that succeed in school, we take these people and send them to grammar school. And those who are in the B's and the C's, we send them to technical schools. But the people that actually transform the nation, the people that build a nation, are those who went to technical schools. They have this wealth of knowledge in order to accurately measure stuffs and build stuffs and geometry, all these sciences and actually practical work that changes a nation. We send all of these people to grammar school, and we send the B and the C students to technical school, and we wonder why our nation is not growing. So we need some structure right here. So before we started this program, we did a lot of research about a lot of things. Okay, friends, it is sad to say that over 62% of Cameroonians are under the age of 24. 62% of Cameroonians are under the age of 24. That is a staggering number, and we have to do something about it. And again, throughout this, okay, repeating, we are the people that we have been waiting for. There is nobody that is coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. All these young people growing up full with enormous potential need something to do. This talent, this gift, this wealth of knowledge and potential needs to be utilized. Okay? So 62% of Cameroonians are under the age of 24. What does this mean? This means, friends, that we have a growing population of people that are young, vibrant, can be directed. Their minds have not yet been contaminated. They have not yet been sold out to that lie that going to school and getting a degree is going to earn you a better life. They have not been sold into that lie. And this is the time for us to start recalibrating our perspective on the issues of education and start letting our kids know, guess what? I will send you to school, but maybe when you come back to school, you have to go to that mechanic shop. You have to go to that furniture shop. You have to go to the construction site and do something of practical significance that can change your life in the real world. Okay? So 0 to 14 years of age, we have approximately 42.34% of Cameroonians are under the age of 14. That is from 0 to 14-year-old people in Cameroon. Friends, make up approximately 42.34% of that nation. Almost half of the nation. This is mind-blowing. This is reality. This is facts. Okay, that 42.34% of Cameroonians are under the age of 14. Friends, we can't let these people waste, right? We can't just fold our arms and think that magic is going to happen. We can't just tweet about it. We can't blog about it. We can't just write about it. Friends, we have to do something about it. Something practical about it. This is no joke, y'all. This is no joke. This is not a play. This is something very serious. And some of us think like, okay, it's like those who are abroad or those who are in different parts of the world, they have it easy. They don't have it easy. They don't. Many people abroad are crying to come home. But the question is, what are they coming back to? Many people abroad want to do something back home. They want to build, they want to establish, they want to produce, they want to grow the nation. They want to partner with people back home and do amazing things. The question is, what are they partnering with? Okay? So we have to start by getting our mindset right, our beliefs right, our whole structure, our entire system right, so that when people partner with us, guess what? We will do something with whatever resource that is allocated to us. We will do something of significant value that will bring transformation with the money that is given to us. Okay? You guys are amazing people, yo. You guys are just beautiful people that, I mean, you are right on point. We just need to just understand that we are on point and keep doing what we're doing. Okay? A little story. Friends, I started my journey in Cameroon in film production, okay? Some of you might not know me because it's been a long time, but we were one of the first people who started film production in Cameroon before the industry is what it is today. And I'm very proud about everyone that has come after us and done amazing things. This is beautiful. And one thing I'll let you know, friends, that I wish, that is why you see my program, my page is Big Brother Cameroon, because, friends, I wish that I had someone that could sit me down and say, hey, guess what? You are on track. Keep going. There are many of you right now that you're on track. You are on point, but you are doubting yourself. You're wondering if you're doing the right thing. You're somehow contemplating to quit because you don't know if you're doing the right thing. So I was doing films, okay? I produce movies and I'll go out there and market these films. And I realized that out of my sales, just going out there and really telling people who I am and this is the product I have and I'm selling this product. We are all about making a change, making a difference. This is a movie produced by Cameroonians. You'll be shocked to see how many Cameroonians supported that project. How many Cameroonians loved that movie. How many Cameroonians gave money for that project? It is staggering. But friends, I looked at it and it was not up to $1 million. It was not the kind of money I was thinking. And so I felt like this is not for me, okay? But guess what? Today, after studying, going to business school, going to seminary and having all of this wealth of knowledge, I look back at the figures and I'm like, if you have 10,000 every day out of a business, out of a product or service you're marketing. And if you keep doing that, friends, in 1 month, that is 300,000. I repeat again, if you have a product that sells just for 1,000 francs, that's you sell 10 of that product a day. In 1 month, that is 300,000. If you have to exclude maybe Sunday, friends, you have a minimum of 260,000 a month. You are making more money than some civil servants, than some teachers, than some professors. You're making money. And imagine that if you can double that effort or get more people to do the same thing, you will become a multi-millionaire in Cameroon of a product that sells just for 1,000. I wish I had somebody that could put the math together and show me the trajectory and say, keep going. Traveling is amazing, but friends, it's not the end of it, okay? Traveling is amazing. You have the opportunity to travel. But friends, I tell you what, you can make it wherever you are right now. Some of us will never have the opportunity to travel. But my hope today, the message I bring to you is hope. Hope for Cameroon. Hope for a brighter future. Hope for Cameroon being the country that sets a path for Africa. Cameroon be the country that will stand up and say, guess what? We are number one. And we did it through our efforts, through our creativity, through productivity, through industry, through vocation, through planning, through execution. We did it. Amazing stuff. So with that, friends, we keep on looking at the statistics because it's very relevant for this conversation. We see also that 15 to 24 of age, if people, Cameroonians within the age of 15 to 24, friends, make up 20% or 20.04% of the country. And Cameroonians within the age of 25 to 54 make up 30.64% of the country. And Cameroonians within the age of 55 to 64 make up 3.67% or 3.867% of the country. And 65% and older make up 3.11% of the country. So I want to let you know, friends, many countries in the West, Many countries in the West don't have this amount of youths in their countries. They don't. That shows you that you have what it takes. And this time will run so fast before you open your eyes. You're already old. If we don't do something, we don't act right now, I want to let you know you have what it takes. Say, I got what it takes. I got what it takes. You are strong. You can breathe. You can read. And one thing I've realized, Cameroonians can read and write more than any other country or most countries in Africa. Most countries in Africa don't have youths that can read and write as Cameroonians. This is a plus. That means you can research, you can find information, and you can put that information to use, and you can change your life. The scripture says people perish because of lack of knowledge. And do you know why? Because people can't access knowledge. If you can read and write, you can access information. That is good news. Okay? So, with that, friends, I want to let you know, don't believe the lie that a government empowers, a government produces job, and a government changes the lives of people. That is a lie. No government changes a nation. No government builds a nation. No government provides job for its citizens that can transform a nation. It is a lie. If you look at the entire history of humanity, there is no country under the face of this earth that the government has transformed the nation and produced jobs. That is a lie. The individuals, the entrepreneurs, the people who believe in that country stood up, brought the change that is necessary to bring about transformation. Every country in the face of the earth, the people in that country, the entrepreneurs in that country brought about that change. If you sit back and begin to believe that some government will open up jobs and it will change the nation, that is a lie that we have been sold for years. And I want to say the jobs that we are fighting to go into as Cameroonians right now, many people in the West are looking for ways to quit jobs and build businesses that can sustain them so that they can live the kind of life they want. Hearing this information, it is a good news for us, okay? Because with that, we can actually go ahead and start thinking of how to build businesses that will sustain us instead of thinking of how we can go get jobs so that we can imprison ourselves. Because jobs will limit you. Jobs will limit your creativity. Jobs will limit how far you can stretch yourself and build and grow. So fighting to go get a job is a lie. Ask some of your siblings abroad that have come and got a job and they are making money, how they feel about their lives deep inside. Most of them are tired. They are frustrated. They are hungry. They want to do something big. And that is why they want to invest back home. They want to do something amazing with their lives. And you guys have to be that place, that platform where they can come and land and say, guess what? We are together. We are a team and we can build our nation. If you look at America today, friends, 4 people built this country. 4 people. The Vanderbilt, Andrew Carnegie, John D. Rockefeller, and Henry Ford. These people built America. You can see the screens, the CNNs, the TV, and all what the media is saying. Friends, 4 people transformed this nation. The Vanderbilt, Andrew Carnegie, John D. Rockefeller, Henry Ford, and you can add J.P. Morgan. You can put number 5, J.P. Morgan, because they actually transformed the entire banking system. I want to let you know, 5 people built America. The foundation of this nation is predicated on the people who stood up and say, we are tired of seeing things the way they are. We are going to make it different. And steel, oil, the automobile, the banking system transformed this nation. And we need some people in Cameroon today that will stand up and do the same thing and change that nation. I might not be the one that will do it, but I do know that I will be part of that change. And my job, if it's to inspire you, stand with you, give you strategies and plans that will help you execute, that is why I'm here. Let's do it. So we were talking about Francis Ngannou and my team. We were looking at the extraordinary skill and talent and gifts and potential and strength that this man possesses and what he has been able to do for the world. Coming from Cameroon. A man coming from Cameroon is the heavyweight champion of the whole world. This is staggering. This should make us feel like, yeah, we can do it. Friends, from the day we knew that Francis Ngannou is this strong and powerful, when the world realized and recognized this guy and his strength, everywhere I go in the United States of America, when people ask me where I'm from and I tell them where I'm from, they automatically think that I am that strong. Because why? They know of a man called Francis Ngannou that is strong and powerful. And I want to let you know, people will probably start thinking that Cameroon is an IT country, or Cameroon is an industrial country, or Cameroon is an agricultural country, or Cameroon is a creative country because of you. Yes, you, the blogger. You can write so good that people will want to look at like, wow, who is this? What is he doing? What is he up to? And they will categorize you. And I want to let you know there are many people like Francis Ngannou in Cameroon in different industries that the world is yet to know. And my goal is to see that before 2037, we have a 15 years project, 15 years plan, 15 years strategic plan to transform that nation. And we can't do it without you. We are in this together. And every talent will be utilized. Every gift will be made known to the world. And it will take cooperative effort. It will take a unanimous effort. It will take strategic planning and strategic execution to realize this goal. Okay? You guys are amazing people. Beautiful people. So, I want to speak a little bit about the power of supply chain, because someone will produce maybe a t-shirt or shoe, and you are probably putting it on right now, and you think like, okay, I just bought this t-shirt or this shoe in the market. But I want to let you know that that t-shirt or suit you're putting on right now, friends, has a series or sequence of different hands that product went through for you to have that final product. Why am I saying this? Because we need to understand that the little part that we are playing in our little spaces has a significant contribution in the supply chain that will actually make Cameroon be that nation that we want to see by 2037. And your role is not insignificant. Okay? So we will see that the entire process of manufacturing this suit started, friends, from the cotton. Or from the farmer, with a thought to go to the farm and farm cotton. And that farmer actually farmed this cotton, harvested this cotton, sold this cotton. This cotton was actually bought and sold to a processing guy that is in charge of manufacturing. And they actually took this cotton and processed it. And we have this suit today because of this entire supply chain, from the person who farmed it, harvested it, sold it, refined it, and able to produce the suit that you are putting on today. Why am I saying this? Because, friends, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a group of people to cooperatively work in unity in order to build a nation, build a company, build a business, build a conglomerate. And your role is not insignificant. You, the carpenter, your role is not insignificant. You, the truck pusher, your role is not insignificant. You, the man digging wells, your role is not insignificant. It will produce water that will help wash a cloth that a child will put on, and you are contributing to society. You, the mother, taking care of your kids, cooking food, your role is not insignificant. You, the mama, selling by the side of the road, your role is not insignificant. You fed many of us growing up, and your role is not insignificant. You, the teacher that comes and just go home with 40K, your role is not insignificant. You're playing a significant role to change that nation. You, the web developer, the IT guy, the marketer, the speaker, the actor, the musician, your role is not insignificant in the transformation of Cameroon. And if we could stop looking at our negatives and start looking at our positives, our lives will change. If we can stop looking at what we are not good at and start looking at what we are good at, our lives will transform in a very, very short time. If we will stop thinking evil about ourselves and start thinking good about ourselves, if we will give and expect nothing and praying that, guess what, the seed that I've planted in this young man, in this young woman, they will go ahead and do the same for others, and our nation will be a better nation. Our lives will be transformed within a very short time. That is what nation building is all about, guys. Nation building. Nation building is laying the one brick that you can in the best way that you can, and knowing that this one brick, I laid it with all that I have. I laid it with the best strength that I have. And I laid this brick knowing that this brick is going to eventually become a house, because another person will lay another brick so perfect that together we will change our nation. So on that note, friends, we will look at 3 things that we need to do. After all this talk and communication, what should we do? What should we do with this? Yes, our nation has issues. Our nation is struggling. Our nation has youth that don't have jobs. They are unemployed. Parents don't believe in you. People don't like you. You write a blog, people don't like it, or they don't share it. Or you produce music, you produce food, you make a machine, you do something and nobody appreciates it. What do we do? Where do we go from here? Friends, no one will like your stuff like you like your stuff. Okay. No one will root for you like you can root for yourself. You have to talk about how amazing your stuff is and never give up. Just like I believe in Cameroon, I do with all my heart, with all my soul, with everything that is in me. I believe in Cameroon. Cameroon is the land of opportunities. Amazing, talented, gifted people. Very diverse and multi-talented people. Yes, that is where I'm from. I'm proud of Cameroon. Just saying this gives me goosebumps, friends. I believe so much that we can do it, okay? Yes, we can. Say yes, we can. Yes, we can. Cameroon is the hope of Africa. Cameroon is the hope of Africa. And so it will take us 3 things. 3. Number 1, it will take us strategic thinkers. I want you to write that down. Yes, this is the nugget. This is the cheat code to transforming Cameroon. Number 1, we need strategic thinkers. People that will think in ways that are not conventional. People that will think in unconventional ways. Strategic thinkers. People that will think outside of the box. Strategic thinkers. People that will look at the way this road has been built and say, guess what? We can use less materials. We can use this instead of this. This is cheaper and this is more durable. This is better. And we can construct a road that will last in the next 100 or 200 years. We need strategic thinkers. We need strategic thinkers that will look at agriculture and farming in a whole different way. Instead of subsistence agriculture, we see how we can bring in more mechanized systems of agriculture. We need strategic thinkers. We need strategic thinkers that will bring in a system of education that will be channeled towards productivity, towards growth, towards practical stuff that can actually bring results that will bring value and transform the lives of those around us. We need people that are strategic thinkers that will bring in a different form of education. That will say in 6 months, you can come through this program and go out there and start doing amazing stuff in your community. Start building chairs, start building houses, start building roads, start bringing in a new system of electricity out there in our community. People think solar is everything we have now. Yeah, if you have the skills, yes, bring in solar. But some of you are gifted so much so that you bring in a different form of ways to generate electricity that might not even be solar. And even yet, if it is solar, you bring a different form of electricity that is more sustainable. And that protects the environment. Strategic thinkers. Strategic thinkers. The second thing we are going to need is strategic planning. Okay? We need to think strategically. We need to plan strategically. and the ways through which we can plan strategically, friends, is when we think strategically, we say, guess what? We can be able to execute in this way. This is how we'll go about our execution that will bring us the intended result. In the next 15 years, we can transform our nation. India was transformed in 15 years. 15 years, India was transformed. A nation that was not known now is becoming one of the greatest nations in the whole world. And they are using tech and engineers to transform that nation. Technology and engineering is what is transforming India today. We need some youths that we can push into the areas of engineering and technology. And say, kids, guess what? You will study, you will fail, you will learn, you will be better. Guess what? We are not just going to do something cheap. We're not just going to do something conventional. We will study and do something that will actually bring that change that we desire in this nation. So we need strategic planners. The last, we will need people that will strategically execute. We need strategic execution. Strategic execution. Okay? Consistent action. Knowing exactly what you're doing and knowing the kind of results that it can produce and keep doing it and never stopping. Okay? So John F. Kennedy said something very, very amazing. He said, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. This is the time. This is the dispensation. This is the time in history where we begin to ask ourselves the question, what can we do for Cameroon? Don't entertain any question that starts with, what can Cameroon do for me? What can the government do for me? Start entertaining questions and having conversations around questions that involves, what can we do for Cameroon? What can I do for Cameroon? That is an amazing paradigm shift. What can I do for Cameroon? I want you to keep it in the comment section. I want this to be interactive, okay? Keep writing in the comment. What do you think? What can I do for Cameroon? Just write one thing you can do for Cameroon. Okay? So we were actually doing a project with a group of guys, and we realized that this guy was explaining to us how things are done in Cameroon. And he said, things are so bad, it is okay for us to just cut corners and go the way we are doing it because that is how it is done in Cameroon. And I'm like, no, this is not how it is done in Cameroon. This is how you are doing it. This is how you are executing. It's not about Cameroon. This is how you choose to act. And I want to let you know, you as an individual can choose to do different. You can choose to do good. You can choose to not be corrupt. You can choose to say, I will not cut corners. I will not do it that way. I will do it this way because this way is sustainable. You, an individual, make Cameroon. You make Cameroon. You can go over there, they corrupt or they say whatever thing they're saying, and you come back this way and you say, guess what? I'm not going to do it. I know it is wrong. I know it wouldn't help us. I know it's not sustainable. I know it can't help us in the long run. So guess what? I won't do it. Even if you've been doing it, you can stop today and say, I will not do it anymore. And even if someone says, oh, you used to do it. Yes, I used to do it, but not anymore. I have found the light, and this is the way to do it. I'm not going to cut corners. This is the way we do it. You are Cameroon. Guys, you are Cameroon. Strategic execution. So, friends, after hearing everything that you've heard, there are just a few things that can stop you from executing. Very, very few. And I want to appreciate those who are out there liking, sharing, and commenting. Amazing. So this is what I want to let you know, friends. There are only 3 things that can stop you. And I'll just run over it. And this will actually blow your mind. Because, friends, this is the thing. What you have been focusing on is directing your entire paradigm right now as to whether you take action after hearing this message or not. If you have been focusing on all the negatives and all the bad things about Cameroon, in Cameroon, the people around you, and everything that is happening in the government, you will not take action. Because you step out there and you see the same negative and you come back and you're like, guess what? It can never get better here, so there's no hope. And I want to let you know, what you focus on expands. What you focus on expands. Stop focusing on the bad and start focusing on the good. Stop focusing on corruption and start focusing on people who are doing genuine stuffs that are changing that nation. What you focus on expands. Stop focusing even on your limitations and start focusing on your possibilities. What you focus on expands. Number 2, friends, interpretation. How you have interpreted your circumstances from the day you were born till now determines whether you step out there and see Cameroon differently and start taking action differently and bring out the change that you want to see in Cameroon. Friends, the interpretations of the problems. When people see problems, oh my God, they see opportunities. You can either see problems and see an obstacle, or you can see problems and see opportunity. The Chinese man interprets problems as opportunity. I encourage you today, start seeing every problem around you as opportunities and leverage to grow, to expand, to progress. Start seeing opportunities. Your interpretation is everything. Friends, the last thing that will stop you is after you have focused on this negativity and you interpret it like nothing is going to work, you will not take action. I want to say that again. If you focus on the negative and you interpret it as something that can never be fixed, you won't take action because there's nothing to do. It is bad, right? But if you can focus on the good and you interpret it in such a way that you see possibility, you will take action. The last point is action. You will take positive action that will bring change. So friends, I hope that wraps it up, and I think we've actually had a lot covered. You can come back and watch this video if you have to, and I would like for you to actually drop a comment below. Let me know what you think can help make our nation better. Keep your comments in the below so that we can actually use that as a framework to have interesting conversations that can actually have us start thinking in a way that will bring about change in our country. And until next time, friends, remain blessed.